Hey, welcome. This is Kristina Courage with Grit Life Fitness, and this is your Align, Breathe, and Restore Body Series sequence, and this is, clip number 6. I think we're on 6. Awesome. So all of these sequences are part of warm-ups that I do with my clients and with my classes. This is such a good one. I highly recommend you do it if you have tight hamstrings. It's super awesome. So with this one, you do need a yoga strap or a belt or a jump rope, or a very heavy resistance band also works really well, or a towel, one that you can hold on to, and that's a little bit long. All right, so join me on the mat. And this is a hamstring series, stretch series. So what we're gonna do is start on the back, and there's lots of different variations, so I will try to show you all of them. So I'm gonna bend my knee, I'm gonna put the strap in the middle of my foot, I'm gonna extend my leg up, foot is flexed, and then pull towards my chest. So the first thing you wanna do is lengthen the arms so that you're not bending and engaging your bicep. You just want the arms straight with the shoulders on the floor. So you're gonna hold it as high as you can to allow basically to do the least amount of work in the upper body. All right, so the first 30 seconds, we're just gonna lengthen and hold. The knee can be a little bit bent. We wanna feel the stretch here in the back of the leg. And then you can also, to get more intense stretch, you can straighten the opposite leg. It's very important that the leg that's straight on the floor, your toe and knee are pointing up to the ceiling and not out to the side. All right, you do need a little bit of space left to right. So what we're gonna do first is we're gonna move the leg around. So right hand, I started with my right leg. So my right hand is gonna hold onto the strap. My left arm will go out by my side. I'm gonna try to keep my left hip and my left butt on the floor, but I'm gonna very slowly open up, guide my leg out to the right. Really go slow, and of course you're breathing, just going the range you can go without tipping over. So we're not trying to tip over here. Good, when you're ready, you can slowly guide it back up using your arm to help you. Good, now switch arms. Now this next one is very subtle. We are not gonna cross very far. So I actually wanna keep my right hip anchored onto the floor. I am not gonna tip over. So my right arm is out to my side, my left hand is gripping, and then I just cross towards my left hip, and that should do it. That should be enough. If the foot is flexed, you're pulling in and you're crossing. You should feel a stretch. Pretty intense. Whew. Good, good. Come back to center when you're ready, and then re-grip it with both hands. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna let you soften the knee towards the chest and then press up. Soften the knee, press up. So just working through a knee extension, a knee flexion, getting that leg as straight as you can, but still finishing in a stretch position. Good, and then we're gonna move to the ankle where we're gonna point and flex. Good, we're just doing 3 or 4 of these. Good, and then the final little movement here, very subtle, is taking your heel and just tracing a circle onto the ceiling with your heel. Very subtle. You're still anchoring both hips into the floor. So that is the point of contact that we want to be stretching from. Good, switch direction with those circles. Now, if you don't have a lot of time, you just do the first part where you just do the assisted hamstring stretch. All this other stuff is extra bonus moves. All right, let's switch sides. Let's see if we can do the same thing on the other side, and just really adjusting for differences. So your knee might be bent the whole time, your leg might not straighten. It's going to depend on your hamstring flexibility. So the first 30 seconds, you're just pulling in towards your chest. Relax onto the mat, relax your back, anchor both hips. Good, left hand, left leg, right arm is going to go out to your side. I'm going to keep my right hip anchored into the floor and just gently lower all the way to the left. Whatever range of motion I can do without tipping over. We're not trying to tip over. Good, come back up when you're ready and switch. Now the other cross is very small, very subtle because I'm trying to keep my left hip on the floor, anchored on the floor, but I'm feeling a much more intense stretch here. All right, when you're ready, come back up to center. Good, reset. Use both arms here. We're gonna bend the knee and then press up. And we're trying to keep the knee and the foot aligned. The knee just goes towards the chest and then press back up. I'm really flexing my foot here. So it's like I'm trying to step on the ceiling with my foot. Good, and then I go to my ankle. I point and flex just a few times. You may have to adjust exactly where your band or strap is so that it doesn't slide off. Good, and then my favorite one is the circling. Woo. I mean, they're kind of all my favorite, but the circling, it gets you. It just gets you. It's like, wow, I was okay when I was not moving, but now you add this little movement, this little rotation, and it's a whole new experience. All right, switch direction. Good. And I just invite you to be very curious and to just give things a try. And when we're doing any sort of recovery work like this, any sort of stretching, kind of working into different ranges of motion in your joint, we don't want to go to the point of pain. So we're not going quite to pain. Discomfort? Yes. All right, let's lower down. Nice. Let's hug both knees in. Just do full body extension. And come on up. All right, that was fantastic. Thank you so much for doing the hamstring series with me. Feel free to pick and choose what you liked best, and keep up the good work, and we'll see you on the next video. Thank you.